ACC lacrosse tournament kicking off tonight in Chester, Pennsylvania. North Carolina is the number 2 seed. They're taking on the 3rd-seeded Syracuse Orange. Why are we talking about UNC Syracuse? Because one of the stars of UNC is former Niskayuna standout Luke Goldstock. He joins us here at 1045theteam.com this morning. Luke, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. You guys are taking on Syracuse. You played them just 2 weeks ago on April 11th. You beat them 17-15. It was a great game. What do you guys need to do to take down the Orange a second time?
Well, I think that what we did last game that was very successful. We shot really well. I had 5 goals in the first 5 minutes, I think. It really let us set the pace of the game. So when you have most of the goals at the beginning of the game, you can kind of determine the pace for the rest of the game. So I think we need to shoot well and kind of get out to a lead at the beginning.
You have a team-high 43 goals, 58 points this season, seeing a lot more playing time than last year here on the attack unit. What's been the biggest difference for you this season from last year?
Well, I think we graduated a senior last year. It was really good, Pat Foster. So coming into this season, there was an empty spot, and I just worked hard and ended up getting a spot, which is great.
Luke, at one point this season, you were on the watch list for the Tewaaraton Award, which is the award given to the best overall player in college lacrosse. It's the Heisman Trophy of the sport, if you will. Well, here at Albany, we have the co-Tewaaraton reigning champion. That's Lyle Thompson, shared the award last year with his brother Miles. Just broke the NCAA scoring record, 358 points. He's since added to it. Not sure if you've ever seen Lyle play in person, but what makes a player like that so good? And can you imagine just how many points that is over the course of a career?
Yeah, he is absolutely incredible. He is he's far and beyond the best lacrosse player in the country. And his skill, when you watch him, is just unbelievable. There's no one that really has as much lacrosse skill as him. And I think that's just from him growing up with a stick in his hand, being from the reservation, really playing lacrosse his whole life.
Now, you played at Niskayuna. Coach Vorgang and his program are nationally known. How did playing at Niskayuna help prepare you to play in the ACC?
First of all, the coaches there were just great. Coach Vorgang, Coach Lyle, Coach Williams. They really just were so passionate about lacrosse and just kind of built all of us from the ground up. And not only that, but just taught you how to handle yourself as a person too. So I think I take a lot of things that they taught me in Niskayuna and kind of use them in college to be a good person and lacrosse player.
Now, Niskayuna's got guys on this year's team going to Duke. You've got Aiden O'Brien, who's going to come join you at North Carolina. You've got former teammates at Virginia. How cool is it to see Niskayuna on the map in the lacrosse world kind of everywhere you go?
Yeah, it's so great, and I think it's really a testament to the coaches. They're just doing such a great job at getting people recruited and doing a good job developing players. And I don't think it's a coincidence that a bunch of players from Michigan are going to ACC. So I'm so excited to get Aiden down here. I think he'll be a great addition to the team. I think he'll love it down here. So, yeah, it's awesome. I played Mikey DeMario a couple of weeks ago, and we talked a while after the game, and it was really cool to play against the Niskayuna guys on a big stage.
How tough is it to know that one of your former teammates in Prendergast is going to be going to Duke? You're going to have to go against him as your arch rival now.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I think it's even crazier for him and Aiden being in the same grade. They're going to play against each other every year for 4 years, UNC versus Duke. So, yeah, it's definitely cool. I mean, he's only going to be going to school a couple miles away, and it's going to be cool playing against him, even though he's going to be wearing a Duke jersey. So
you guys in the ACC tournament, most likely, going to go to the NCAA tournament, kind of a foregone conclusion no matter what happens in the ACC. But when are you going to get to come home, and what do you miss most about being in the Albany area when you're down south?
Well, I think it's just a great relationships I have with guys in Niskayuna. Evan Quinn, Lucas Maloney, all the guys I played with in high school. So, I mean, we're always texting and seeing how each other are doing, so our teams are doing. But there's nothing like seeing them, hanging out with them, and just having a conversation with them. So that's probably what I miss the most, and obviously my family. But I get to see them. They come down to the games a lot, so it's mostly just old friends that I really want to see.
All right, I was looking at your website bio, and I have to ask this question. We're in the midst of the NHL playoffs. The Blackhawks are in it. Why is Pat Kane the guy you want to meet most?
I don't know. I think he's just a legend, and he's so good at hockey. I grew up watching hockey a lot, and me and my buddy are big Patty Kane fans, so I just like him a lot. I think it'd be a good time.
How is it being at UNC? Do you guys? What's the relationship like when you have a bunch of marquee athletic programs on one campus? Are you out at all the basketball games? Are you following, supporting the baseball team, or is there a little bit of a rivalry there? I've always wondered that when you're at the highest level.
Oh, no, I think that was like one of the coolest things I didn't really expect coming here is that the athletes are so close. We have so many like organizations like the leadership academies and things like that really bring athletes together. So, I mean, you look in the stands at any given game, and there's always other teams there, whether it's baseball guys at lacrosse games or lacrosse guys at baseball games or guys going to basketball games. It's really cool just to know other athletes and going to support them. And we're all really good friends that hang out on the weekends. It's really cool. It's a really cool thing.
Luke Goldstock, attackman on the second seeded in the ACC tournament, North Carolina Tar Heels. They're taking on Syracuse tonight, 8 p.m. for a chance to go to the ACC final. Luke, thanks for being with us and good luck.
Hey, thank you so much.